on
then
the
do not
stage.
forget to like, subscribe,
Someone
and share.
carrying a
And
name
this
that
is our
means something
channel
in the
for you
music
to know
world.
that this is human that
But
did
more
this.
than that,
Thank you.
someone carrying a burden, a regret. And maybe, just maybe, tonight is about setting something right. Please welcome Mateo Bennett.
Name Bennett, why does that sound familiar?
Hello, welcome to America's Got Talent. You're Mateo Bennett?
Yes, sir. Mateo Bennett. I'm 28 years old from Nashville, Tennessee.
Mateo, that's a beautiful name. And Bennett, that name sounds very familiar to me. Are you related to anyone we might know?
Yes, ma'am. My father is Michael Bennett, the singer. He had several hit songs in the 90s and early 2000s. Stronger Than Yesterday, Miles Between Us, Come Back Home. He was pretty well known.
Now, Bennett, I know Michael. I've worked with Michael. Incredible vocalist, incredible songwriter, one of the most underrated artists of his generation. I haven't heard from him in years, though. He sort of disappeared from the industry around 2015, 2016. What's he doing now?
He's still in Nashville. He teaches music at a community center, gives free lessons to kids who can't afford them. He plays at small venues sometimes, church services. He's still making music, just not on the big stage anymore.
That's wonderful that he's giving back, teaching the next generation. You must be very proud of him.
I should be. I should be so proud of him. But the truth is, I spent most of my life being ashamed of him. And that's something I have to live with.
Mateo, what do you mean by that?
I need to tell you the whole story. I need to explain why I'm really here. Because this isn't just an audition. This is a pub apology to my father, who's sitting right there.
Michael Bennett is here on the audience.
I asked him to come. I told him I was auditioning for AGT and I wanted him here. He doesn't know what I'm going to sing. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. And I needed him here because I need to say this in front of the world.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Mateo, sweetheart, tell us what happened. Why do you feel you need to apologize?
My dad was at the peak of his career when I was born. It was 1998. He was touring, making albums on the radio constantly. By the time I was 5 or 6, he was one of the biggest names in adult contemporary music. We had everything. Big house, nice cars, fancy vacations. Life was good. But the music industry is brutal. By the time I was a teenager, around 2010, 2011, his music wasn't charting anymore. Radio stations wanted younger artists, different sounds. His record label dropped him. Tours got smaller. Money got tighter. We had to sell the big house, move to a smaller place. And I was 15 years old. 15, angry and selfish. All my friends' parents had normal jobs. Doctors, lawyers, business people. Stable careers. But my dad, he was still chasing music. Playing small gigs, writing songs nobody wanted to buy. I watched him struggle, watched him fail, and I resented him for it.
You were just a teenager, Mateo.
That's not an excuse. Because I didn't just resent him. I was cruel. I was so cruel. When I was 16, he was so excited because he booked a gig at this small venue in Nashville. He asked me to come watch him perform. Begged me, actually. Said it would mean the world to have me there. And you know what I said? I said, why would I want to watch you embarrass yourself in front of 50 people? You used to sell out arenas, Dad. Now you're playing dive bars. It's pathetic. I said that to my father. The man who taught me to walk, to read, to dream. A man who loved me unconditionally. I called his passion pathetic. And he just looked at me. Didn't yell, didn't fight back. Just looked at me with these broken eyes and said, okay, son, okay, you don't have to come. And then he left. Played his gig, came home late, never mentioned it again. But that wasn't the worst of it. That was just the beginning. For the next 4 years, from 16 to 20, I was horrible to him. Every time he tried to talk to me about music, I shut him down. Senior year of high school, there was a talent show. I played piano he taught me when I was little. I played one of his songs, actually, Stronger Than Yesterday. Didn't tell anyone he wrote it, didn't give him credit. Won first place. He came up to me afterwards, so proud, said, that's my song, you played my song. And I told him to keep his voice down. I was embarrassed that people would know. I went to college at Belmont University in Nashville, studying business, not music, because I refused to follow in his footsteps. Refused to be like him. He helped pay for it, working 3 jobs, teaching music lessons, playing every gig he could get. He sacrificed everything for me. And I thanked him by never calling, never visiting. When he'd text me, I'd respond with one-word answers. And he'd ask to come see me at school, I'd make excuses. For 4 years of college, I kept him at arm's length because I was ashamed. Ashamed of where he'd ended up. Ashamed that he wasn't successful anymore.
When did things change?
3 years ago, I was 25. I graduated college, got a job at a marketing firm in Nashville, doing well for myself, had an apartment, a car, a girlfriend, living the stable life I'd always wanted. One day I got a call from my mom. They'd been divorced since I was 20, partially because the financial stress tore them apart. She said Dad had collapsed at the community center where he teaches. They thought it was a heart attack. It wasn't. It was severe exhaustion and malnutrition. You know why? Because he'd been working himself to death, barely eating, barely sleeping, still trying to help pay off my student loans. It's still trying to support me, even though I'd given him nothing but contempt for 10 years. I rushed to the hospital, saw him lying in that bed, hooked up to machines, looking so small and fragile. And he saw me come in, and you know what he did? He smiled. Hey, Mateo, sorry to worry you, I'm okay. Apologizing to me after everything I'd done to him. I sat by his bed and I finally broke down. I told him everything. How sorry I was, how wrong I'd been, how ashamed I was of myself, not of him. How he'd been right all along. That following your passion, staying true to your art, teaching and giving back, that was more important than fame or money or success. And he held my hand and said, Mateo, I've never stopped loving you. Not for 1 second. You're my son, my pride, my joy. I forgave you before you even asked. These past 3 years, we've been rebuilding. I quit my marketing job, started writing music, started playing guitar again. He's been teaching me patiently, like I'm a kid again. Started understanding who he really is. Not a failed musician, a teacher, a giver, an artist who never compromised his integrity for commercial success. I learned that the dive bars he plays, half the time he doesn't even charge. He plays for retirement homes, veterans hospitals, homeless shelters, the community center where he teaches. He doesn't turn anyone away, even if they can't pay. He's impacted hundreds of lives in Nashville, quietly, without recognition.
Mateo, that's beautiful. Your father is clearly an incredible man.
He is. He's the best man I know. And I spent a decade being too blind and selfish to see it. So tonight, I'm here to do 3 things. 1, I'm here to publicly apologize to my father for the way I treated him, for the cruelty, for the shame, for wasting 10 years when I could have been learning from him, celebrating him, loving him the way he deserved. 2, I'm here to sing a song I wrote for him, about him. It's called The Voice You Left in Me. Because even when I was pushing him away, even when I was being horrible, his voice was still inside me. His lessons, his love, his music, it never left. And 3, I'm here to tell every kid watching this, every teenager, every young adult, if you have parents who love you, who support you, who sacrifice for you, even if they're not rich or famous or successful by society's standards, honor them, celebrate them. Don't wait until they're in a hospital bed to realize how much they mean to you.
Mateo, before you sing, I want to say something to Michael. Mark Bennett, I don't know if you remember, met once, 2003, I think, at a label party. You were gracious, talented, and professional. I've always respected your work. And hearing your son talk about you now, about what you've become, what you've built in Nashville, I'm even more impressed. You didn't fail. You evolved. You found a different kind of success, a more meaningful kind. And clearly, you raised a son who's brave enough to admit his mistakes publicly and humble enough to seek forgiveness. That speaks volumes about you as a father.
Thank you so much. This means everything to me.
Mateo, we're ready. Sing for your dad.
I watched you climb like shadow on a crumbling stone. I talked out loud but felt so alone. Built these walls with pride and with anger. Let the distance grow like a stranger. You left and I felt wrong. Never knew you were my home. Now there's an empty chair and dust in the air. I bow in sorrow, whisper what I should have known. Softly as Ezra. But you're the voice you left in me. Through every fight, through every doubt I couldn't see. In every choice Your strength still runs like fire through my veins. In the darkest nights, you're the light I need. You're the voice you left in me. Go back again, intimate, reflective. I was blind to all you sacrificed, the battles fought to set me free. Your steady hand, your quiet light, even when I couldn't see. You gained everything, asked for nothing back. While I turned away, left you under attack. But your love never broke, never bent, never cracked. Now I'm standing here, picking up the slack. Slightly fuller, but still control emotion. 'Cause you're the voice you left in me. When doubt creeps in and I don't know which way to turn, in every choice I make, in every lesson that I learn, you're the voice you left in me. You kept your promises silent and true. Gave me courage when I couldn't see it through. Every step I take, I'm walking next to you. You're the voice you left in me. Break down, almost bare, voice cracks aloud. I was 17, thought I knew it all. Too proud to catch you when you'd fall. Said words that cut, that burn, that bled. Wish I could take back everything I said. But you never turned your back on me, even when I gave you every reason to leave. You held on tight when I pulled away, loved me through my darkest days. Now I understand what love really means. It's not keeping score, not holding on to pain. It's forgiving again and again and again. It's standing strong through the rain. Fullest moments, still emotional, not aggressive. You're the voice you left in me. Through every storm, through every hell I've seen, in every scar, in every dream, you're the voice you left in me. every breath, in every beat of my heart. You're the reason I know how to restart. When I'm weak, you make me strong. You're the voice that carries me on. Return to just voice, but acoustic guitar. Dad, you're the voice you left in me. You're the voice you left in me.
This is so moving. It's bringing back so many memories.
Absolutely. Stir out.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, beautiful.
Mateo, I need a moment. I'm a father. I have children. And what you just did, what you just said, that took more courage than any performance I've ever seen on this stage. The song is brilliant. Your voice is extraordinary. You clearly inherited your father's gift. And that's not what matters here. What matters is that you stood in front of millions of people and admitted you were wrong. You humbled yourself. You honored your father. You showed what real growth looks like. Michael, your son is a testament to your parenting. He made mistakes, yes, but he learned, he grew, he came back. And that's because you never stopped loving him. You never gave up. You showed him what unconditional love looks like.
Mateo, mi amor, you made me think of my own father. The sacrifices he made, I didn't appreciate him. You reminded me to call him, to tell him I love him, to thank him while I still can. Your father is here tonight. He heard you, he saw you, but there are millions of fathers watching right now who need to hear this from their children. You gave them a gift. You showed them it's never too late to apologize, to reconnect, to love. Anyway, I have to tell you, your voice is unique, special. The rasp, the tone, the emotion, it's authentic in a way that can't be taught. You're not just talented, you're real. And in this industry, that's rare.
Thank you. But whatever talent I have, it comes from him. He taught me, didn't learn, even when I pushed him away. He kept teaching, kept showing me. He kept believing I'd come back to music someday.
Mateo, can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Does your father know you wrote this song?
No. I mean, he knows I've been writing music. We've been working on songs together. But this one, I wrote this one alone, at night, poured everything into it. This is the first time he's hearing it.
Michael, stand up, please. How did it feel to hear your son sing that song? It felt like every struggle was worth it, every sacrifice, every disappointment, because my son is standing on that stage, singing from his heart, using the gift God gave him. I couldn't be prouder. And Mateo, son, you don't have to go apologize anymore. I forgave you long ago. I love you. I've always loved you. I'm just grateful we found our way back to each other. Michael, I want to ask you something, if I may.
Of course.
Your son said you teach at a community center, that you play small venues, that you give back. Does that fulfill you? After the big stages, the radio hits, the arenas, does the smaller life satisfy you? You know, Simon, when I was at my peak, I was miserable. The pressure, the expectations, the constant need to chase the next hit, it hollowed me out. I lost sight of why I started making music in the first place. Now, I teach a 12-year-old kid from a rough neighborhood how to play guitar, and I watch his face light up when he finally gets a chord right. I play at a veterans hospital, and I see grown men cry because a song reminds them of home. I lead worship at a small church, and I feel the presence of God in a way I never did in arenas. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. All right. We should vote. Mateo Bennett, son of Michael Bennett, the Sunday singer's spiritual cousin, he came here to apologize, to honor your father, to share your truth. And in doing so, you gave us one of the most powerful, meaningful auditions in this show's history.
Before you vote, I need to say one more thing.
Of course.
If there's anyone watching who's estranged from their parents, anyone who's said cruel things, anyone who's pushed their family away out of pride or anger or shame, please don't wait. Don't wait until they're in a hospital. Don't wait until it's too late. Pick up the phone, send a text, show up at their door, apologize. Because the people who love us, really love us, they're rare, they're precious, and life is so short, so painfully short. Don't waste another day. Don't waste another moment. Dad, I love you. Thank you for never giving up on me.
Okay, we need to vote before I completely fall apart. Mateo, Bennett, I loved your voice. I loved your song. I loved your heart. It's a yes from me.
Mateo, you didn't just sing. You testified. You witnessed. You showed us what redemption looks like. It's a massive yes from me.
Mateo, you beautiful soul. You remind me what matters in life. Family, love, forgiveness. It's a yes, mi amor.
Mateo, I'm going to do something I rarely do. I'm going to tell you a personal story. Struggled to make him proud, and then he died, and I never got to tell him all the things I wanted to say. So when I hear you standing here, having the courage to apologize while your father is still alive, still here to receive it, I'm envious, I'm moved, and I'm grateful that you're giving other people permission to do the same. Michael, you raised an extraordinary young man. Flawed, yes. Human, yes. But extraordinary. Hold on to him. Cherish this. I tell you what, Bennett, it's a yes from me. Okay. I want to offer you something. Not just a spot in the next round, but a meeting with me, with producers, with people who can help you build a career. Because your voice deserves to be heard. Your songs deserve to be recorded. Your story deserves to be told.
Mr. Cowell, I thank you. Thank you so much.
But I want to offer your father something too. Michael, would you please come up here? Now, Bennett, you were one of the most talented artists of your generation. The industry failed you, radio failed you, the fickle nature of fame failed you, but you didn't fail and reinvented yourself. You found purpose. I'd like to help you record again. Not a commercial album chasing hits, but something authentic, something real. Songs about your journey, your faith, your purpose. Songs that reflect who you've become. And I'd like Mateo to co-write it with you, father and son, creating together.
Simon, I don't know what to say.
Say yes. Say you'll create together. Say you'll show the world what real artistry looks like when it's driven by love instead of commerce.
Yes, absolutely yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what America's Got Talent is all about. Not just talent, not just performance, but heart, truth, redemption. Give it up for Mateo Bennett and his father, Michael Bennett.
I love that. I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
Once again, thank you for sharing, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please, this is an AI. Don't forget